And they're off. Enabler and Tiny Lake flashing up there is Kissling with early speed 2 in the mix. An artillery gunner right there. Let's Have a Party sent up for early speed as well, while 3 wide down the backstretch. Kissling and Tiny Lake nose to nose with Let's Have a Party hustled up there third position. Artillery gunner now picks a spot on the inside about 3 lengths off the speed up ahead. Enabler has settled about a half dozen lengths from the front. Book It with a dot. And out wide is Urban Symphony in the back of the pack. Around the turn they roll. Tiny Lake and Kissling on the outside, keeping the pressure on. Artillery Gunner lurking nicely from third position. Artillery Gunner now firing up there. While 3 wide toward the quarter pole, the top of the stretch. Tiny Lake, Artillery Gunner means business on the outside. Kissling battles in between horses. It's 6 lengths back to Enabler in fourth. Into the stretch now. Artillery Gunner. Artillery Gunner shifted in just a tad, but in front from Tiny Lake, who has to battle under a drive on the inside as they come past the final furlong, and it is Artillery Gunner. Artillery Gunner, Tiny Lake giving all but second to Artillery Gunner and J.G. Torrealba to take the Laurel Park opener. Clear cut 2.5. Tiny Lake was second. Book It with a dot and Enabler. Jockey object. $2 exacta, 20, 40, 40, $90 trifecta, dollar superfecta, 335.80. Second race, scratch 1, probably 10. Tulino and Me is 2 over. 18 minutes to race 2. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double, pick 3, pick 4. Third race, scratch 4, Tap Your Heart. Fourth race, the Nellie Morse, scratch 4, Peppermint Class, and the 5, Call Another Play. Fifth race, scratch 1, Classic Joke. Scratch 8, Golden Candy, fifth race. 18 minutes to race 2. And they're off. Doc's got all the candy, and Sir Mick fighting for that early advantage. They're going quick, and Lino and Me into third. Bad Boy Blaze on the outside, and Sir Chance a lot. And the back of the pack is up in flames. Heading off of the turn now. Sir Mick on the outside. Doc's got all the candy down to the inside. 3 back, and Bad Boy Blaze try to pick them up from third, and Sir Chance a lot. Up in flames is next as they round the far turn, and Lino and Me drops out to trail the field. Less than 3 furlongs to go now, and it is Sir Mick just in front. Sir Mick. Doc's got all the candy. Bad Boy Blaze up in flames on the march to the far outside. They reach the top of the stretch. Sir Mick from Bad Boy Blaze by half length. Up in flames third, while wide out. Then Doc's got all the candy. Sir Mick is there from Bad Boy Blaze, driven second on the outside. And then to the inside, Doc's got all the candy. And up in flames, furlong left to go. Sir Mick. Sir Mick holding strong. Sir Mick too quick. Sir Mick and Michael Sanchez by 4 or 5. Doc's got all the candy. Then Bad Boy Blaze third, and Up in Flames checks in fourth. Your 3-year-old Big Gelding by World of Trouble, out of Hiding by Posse, Bird in Maryland by Country Life Farm, 760, double 1340. Dolly Super Effect at 171.30. 21 minutes to race 3, exacta trifecta superfecta double pick 3, scratch 4, Tap Your Heart. And they're off. Frosty the Giant, good break from the gate, right to the front from Formula Fair and Admit Nothing. And then it's Motskuri, Secret Treasure out 4-5 deep into the turn. In spite of trainer settles at the rail in the back of the pack. And last is Stately Odor. Around the turn, freewheeling leader. It's Frosty the Giant going a quick pace and opening up some 7 lengths now. Formula Fair second and Admit Nothing inside of that runner in third. Motskuri racing in fourth. They're followed by In Spite of Trainer on the inside and Secret Treasure. And trailing the field back there is Stately Odor, some 16 off the pace. With 6 furlongs left to run. Frosty the Giant up front. Frosty the Giant's taken off of the lead, but it's down to 3. Formula Fair getting closer from second. Admit Nothing at the rail. And then Motskuri closer from fourth. Secret Treasure In Spite of Trainer near the inside, heading into the far turn run. About 5 or 6 from the front, just inside of the favorite Secret Treasure. And last is Stately Odor still. Into the turn, half mile left to run. Frosty the Giant is the leader. Motskuri, Secret Treasure firing up on the outside. Admit Nothing at the rail. Formal Affair is under some pressure to stay place. And then it's In Spite of Trainer, who's come off the inside now 3 wide, still 6 or 7 from the front. Frosty the Giant, Secret, the outside Secret Treasure moves just second now. Motskuri is in third In Spite of Trainer. Admit Nothing is next while saving ground. They make the turn in. Frosty the Giant. Frosty the Giant trying to dazzle a little bit of that speed up front. Leads by some 4. Still going strong from Motskuri. Secret Treasure flattened out a little bit on the inside. Is Admit Nothing In Spite of Trainer trying to pick up a share on the far outside. Frosty the Giant. Gate 2 wire under Matilda Burnham. Frosty the Giant. Motskuri was second In Spite of Trainer. Secret Treasure. And Trainer claims Secret Treasure. Four-year-old Chestnut Gelding by Frosted out of Field of Flowers by City Zip. Bred in Kentucky by Muckmer Hall. 4th race at Nellie Moore Stakes. Scratch 4 Peppermint Class, 5 Call, another play. Start up at Chesapeake, pick 6. 5th race, scratch 1 Classic Joke in the 8 Golden Candy. 6th race, the Barbara Fritchie Stakes. Scratch 1 Aussie Girl. 7th race, no changes in the John B. Campbell. 8th race, the General George Stakes. Clear with no changes. 9th race, scratch 2, Wine Collector. Nellie Moore Stakes. Loading. All set. And they're off with the Nellie Moores. Good break for headline numbers. See Dancer, Balenton there on the outside, and Sweet Heidelberg now shows speed after breaking a bit awkwardly. The first turn run, Sweet Heidelberg goes along on the outside from headline numbers, take it back a bit on the inside as they round that first turn run. Balenton tracks out in the clear, and See Dancer last of the 4. Round that turn they roll, and it's Sweet Heidelberg showing the way by a length and change in front from headline numbers, eager to go from second. Balenton, See Dancer keeping close tabs on the inside, racing in hand, getting it slightly ranked there as they move down the backstretch. The opening quarter, 24.73 seconds. For Sweet Heidelberg, headline numbers of the outside stalking. Balenton third, See Dancer down to the inside, still eager. Heading off at the far turn run, Sweet Heidelberg. Sweet Heidelberg leads the way from headline numbers, 3/4 of a length. See Dancer pent up on the inside, and Balenton is fourth, half mile, 49.89. Into the turn they roll with Sweet Heidelberg just in front from headline numbers by a head. Balenton on the outside. See Dancer fourth, but only 2.5 from the front. 3 furlongs left to go. Headline numbers and Angel Cruz going to go on. Balenton now ridden along on the outside. See Dancer now gets a great run down to the inside. The patience is paid off, and See Dancer comes right on through with Sheldon Russell at the top of the lane, matching up with headline numbers, and they're head to head and quickening away for the rest of them at the 3 16th pole, and Sea Dancer on the inside and headline numbers on the outside. They're giving all in Nellie Morrison. It's Sea Dancer just getting away from headline numbers. Sea Dancer sailing home. Sea Dancer 2.5. Sea Dancer in a polished looking win. Opening up 3 at the end. Headline numbers was second. Balington third. Minute 47:07. In the winner's circle now is Sea Dancer. Sheldon Russell, jockey for SF Racing LLC. Brittany Russell, Gratzmere, Coyote, bred in Kentucky by Coyote LLC. Official $2 exacta, $4, dollar try 230, double 28.80, pick 3 11.30. Fifth race is the 26th annual Todd's Tavern Valentine's Day Classic. Scratch 1 Classic Joke and the 8 Golden Candy. And they're off. Heaven's Got Fire, fast away from the gate. Full Irish on the inside, moves to second. Here's Radical Right moving up in between horses. Captain Quint right there, 2 on the outside. And Tenebris racing fifth, only 3 lengths off with speed. A gap of 4 back. Freeze the Fires drops him 7 lengths from the front. The early stages, Magic Mule. In the back of the pack, we have Bergen, who's second to last position, and Assume Nothing is the trailer. Heated up pace up front. Heaven's Got Fire pushed along now by Radical Right. And Tenebris on the outside. Captain Quint is in the mix too. In the purple cap, about 3 deep. Just in behind him is Full Irish, and Magic Mule tries to get underway now as they reach the 5/16 pole. Back to Bergen, and Freeze the Fire and Assume Nothing trails the field. Tenebris turns in. Tenebris sweeping to a narrow lead. Heaven's Got Fire trying to stay on. Radical Right in between horses, in it for the battle as well. On the inside is Full Irish as they reach the final furlong. Outsider of the track is Magic Mule. He's trying to gain as well. Magic Mule's coming with a nice run of the far outside. Magic Mule motoring fast on the outside. Tenebris, Magic Mule, Full Irish down to the inside. Late run Bergen. Here's the line. Tenebris, Tenebris, Magic Mule, Photo Radical Right, and Bergen late run. Full Irish in there as well. $8.85. $2 exacta, $458, $60 trifecta, $882, $80 superfecta, $6,206.90. Is Dennis Arujo for Thoroughneck Corporation Floresta. Bruno Tessori trainer. 7-year-old chestnut gelding by Violence out of Starless Night by Grand Slam. Bred in Kentucky by ERJ Racing LLC. Double 69.40, pick 360.60, pick 415.20, pick 5, $468.85. $2 exacta, $458, $60 trifecta, $882, $80 superfecta, $6,206.90. Sixth race, the Barbara Fritchie Stakes, scratch 1 Aussie Girl. Back in. And they're off in the Barbara Fritchie. Irish Maxima to make the lead as St. Benedict's Prep on the inside is kept close. And outside is Royal Spa right alongside of her. And back to Mary Q. And trailing the field, I'm a Cutie Pie. Irish Maxima, the odds-on favorite, leading the way on the good going from Royal Spa. Now closest in attendance in second, and St. Benedict's Prep sent along third position on the inside, up close too. And it's another two back, and it's Mary Q. and I'm a Cutie Pie trailing the field. Opening quarter quick, 23.14 seconds, but Irish Maxima moves right along into the far turn, half mile out from the line. Royal Spa, St. Benedict's Prep giving chase of the pacemaker, and the outside is Mary Q's racing in fourth about the 2 or 3 path, and I'm a Cutie Pie trails the field. 3 furlongs left to go. Irish Maxima doing it well by 2 lengths and a half in 46.55. St. Benedict's Prep hustled along there on the inside from second, and Royal Spa is third as they turn in. I'm a Cutie Pie and Mary Q. Top of the stretch now, Irish Maxima has to quicken up and does so willingly by 4, almost 5 lengths. Royal Spa, St. Benedict's Prep head in a nice race for second with a furlong left to go. Irish Maxima kept to task here with a 4-length lead. St. Benedict's Prep and Royal Spa nose and nose for second, but Irish Maxima too quick early, too much late. Irish Maxima and Frankie Pennington to take the Barbara Fritchie from Royal Spa, St. Benedict's Prep, and I'm a Cutie Pie. Official. In the winner's circle is Irish Maxima, Frankie Pennington aboard for Irish 3 Racing LLC. John C. Service Trainer, bred in Kentucky by Pillar Prop Philly by Maximus Mischief out of Palace Pier by Out of Place. In a minute 25.38, 7 furlongs. Seventh race, the John B. Campbell Stakes at 1 1/8 miles. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta. Double pick 3. For the presentation in the Barbara Fritchie, Georgianne Hale will make the presentation. And they're off with the John B. Campbell. Speediness flashing out first for the lead. Wildvine Awfully Cool gets position to the first turn, run about 3 path. Then Deposition is racing on the inside in fourth. They're followed by Catalea Strike, who's about the 3 path off the inside. Back of the pack with Brilliant Ice and Hit the Road Jack. They trail now some 7 or 8 off that pacemaker, who is Speediness. Speediness up top from Awfully Cool. Speediness, 3 parts of a length from Awfully Cool for an opening quarter, 24.74. Deposition parked on the inside, third position. Then to the outside, we have Catalea Strike, who's moving up in the clear into third. Deposition back and fourth. Wild Vine is placed in between horses, ridden along for a little more. He'll play catch up with the pacemakers now. Here's Wild Vine splitting horses, just maybe shading into third, but Speediness still to catch. Back of the pack are still Hit the Road Jack and Brilliant Ice trailing the field. Into the far turn run. Speediness from Awfully Cool by a half length. Wild Vine has worked clearly into third position. Deposition, then Catalea Strike. Hit the Road Jack on the outside, 3 wide with 3 furlongs left, and Brilliant Ice trailing the field. Midpoint of the final turn. Speediness stubborn on the lead from Awfully Cool, trying to get by right now as they quicken away from Wild Vine. Hit the Road Jack moving on the outside. Just into third. They reach the top of the stretch. Speediness, the speed is sticking. Speediness cuts that corner, opens up 3 lengths. Awfully Cool now driven second, but just at an even pace. Speediness, no signs of stopping. Speediness by 3 from Awfully Cool, then hit the road jack. It's Speediness kept to task by Jamie Rodriguez, holding sway in the John B. Campbell Stakes. Speediness just holding the win. Half-length winner over Awfully Cool, gave all the way around the track. Hit the road jack and Catalea Strike. Minute 53.63. The 8th race, the General George Stakes, no changes. 22 to race 8. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double. 9th race, scratch 2, Wine Collector. John B. Campbell presentation will be made by Tim Lucius. And they're off in the General George. Prince of Jericho, Celtic Contender, Mr. Antonelli is right up there into 3rd position. Then Quinsprue is allowed to settle at the rail. About 3 lengths from the front runner is Prince of Jericho. Circle P scrubbed on for a little run there. The back of the pack, second last position, but only 6 lengths in the front as they begin to bunch up on the pace. And Union Fleet is trailing the field, moving past the 5 ace. Prince of Jericho, there's Quinsprue at the outside, putting heat on Prince of Jericho into the third. Celtic Contender 3rd. Mr. Antonelli. Circle P has about 7 to make up now, and Union Fleet is the trailer. 23.43 for the opening 2 furlongs. And so Prince of Jericho down to the inside. Quinsprue on the outside. Not much between them. Narrow lead there for Prince of Jericho, 3 ace out. Quinsprue there on the outside now to full attack. And Celtic Contender 3rd, Mr. Antonelli. Circle P's off the rail, racing in 5th position as they swing in. Quinsprue's got plenty of run now. Quinsprue suddenly burst away, turning for home, a 2-length lead. Turning back, Prince of Jericho, then Celtic Contender 3rd, followed by Mr. Antonelli, center of the track in 4th. Quinsprue running up a storm. A nice, good track here at Laurel Park. A 16th of a mile left to go. Quinsprue. Oh, this is so convincing from Quinsprue. Is coasting home to win by 5. Celtic Contender, Prince of Jericho. In the winner's circle now, it's Quinsprue. In the winner's circle now, it's Quinsprue. In the General George Stakes, exacta $13, $12.50 try, dollar superfecta $38.40. 15.40 double, 5.50 pick 3. 9th race, scratch 2, Wine Collector. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta. And they're off. But a hard man for that will actually get the first call out of there, but Sin Permisso's gone to the front now. Outside is Whiskey in the Jarro. Midnight Renegade in between horses. Bermuda Run is up there too. Only a couple lengths off that early pacemaker. Earl of Dassel is in the back of the pack as they race down the backstretch. Sin Permisso with a clear advantage by 2.5 lengths to the chasing Midnight Renegade. Bermuda Run, Whiskey in the Jarro fourth. Then the inside Earl of Dazzle with a hard man for dead. It's in the trailer now in the back, some 9 off that pacemaker. Sin Permiso going a good clip on this good track. Leads it 2.5 from Midnight Renegade. Whiskey in the Jarro, third of the outside. Earl of Dazzle riding the rail as they move to the far turn. Run, Bermuda Run, 3 back, and what a hard man for dead. Sin Permiso to catch from Midnight Renegade into the turn. Whiskey in the Jarro. Bermuda Run is in between horses, trying to stoke up a rally in the 2-path. And next on the inside, Earl of Dazzle riding along for a little more. At 5 more lengths back, and with a hard man for dead. They race to the top of the stretch. Sin Permiso, Bermuda Run, Midnight Renegade. Whiskey in the Jarro driven out wide. And they're followed by Earl of Dazzle shifting off the inside. Well out into the 6 or 7 path. The Sin Permiso to catch a quarter mile from home. Bermuda Run fully extended to catch. And then it's Midnight Renegade in third. Sin Permiso trying to splash all the way. Sin Permiso furlong left to go. Bermuda Run reaching second. Clearly second. Midnight Renegade is third. Sin Permiso 9-1. Raul Mena coming to the second wire finish to win. To win all the way. Sin Permiso made all fractions. Bermuda Run was second. Midnight Renegade. Earl of Dazzle fourth. $2 exact odor, $62, $399.40. To win double, $76. Pick 3, $97.50. Pick 4, $133.25. Pick 5, $1,395.25. Pick 6, $902.86 with a carryover, $1,203.84 to tomorrow's program. Remember, post time is 12:10. Coming up next, races 10 through 15, 6 races from San Isidro, Argentina. We're coming right up to that race from Argentina, race 10, wager through Laurel Park. Thanks for watching and wagering on Laurel Park this afternoon. Argentina racing up next. 12:10 post tomorrow. Have a good evening.